Hi there, students. To stake out as a verb, or a stakeout, one word, as a noun. Now, I think the most common meaning of this is in police dramas in films and television, where the police stake out a place. They watch what happens. Maybe the police have information that this pharmacy, this chemist shop is going to be robbed, so they stake it out. They find a place where they can keep the building under surveillance. Or maybe they stake out the hideout for the criminals. They watch what they're doing. They find a place to watch. This is about surveillance. A stakeout is a coordinated surveillance operation of a location or a person, and this is normally to gather evidence of criminal activity. Although journalists can also stake out a person or a celebrity. So the photographers had been staking out the hotel all night to wait for a picture of the Queen to come out with her new boyfriend. Okay, so to stake out, I think this comes from the practice of a surveyor, or in the construction industry, where when you're going to build something, you have your piece of land and you put stakes, wooden stakes, you bang them into the ground to measure out the area, to make measurements, and to draw exactly what you're going to construct on the ground before you actually do it. Now, you can also stake out something to mark the boundary of an area. So he staked out an area. I think this comes from to stake a claim. This brings me to the idea of a gold rush. In the Klondike gold rush, to stake a claim, you had to put stakes in the ground to mark a certain area of land, and then you had to go and register that area of land as yours officially, and that was to stake a claim. You're marking the boundaries of this area, and then they would mine it for gold. There's gold in them there hills. But nowadays, to stake out, to mark the boundary of something, so he staked out the area of ground that we could use for our tent. Yes, please stake out the area of the lawn which you would like me to spray for weeds. Okay, so to stake out, to establish clearly the limits. You stake out the limits of a piece of land with wooden stakes to claim that you own it. I'm thinking of people going to the beach, and some people arrive at the beach early and they stake out an area of beach, and they put towels and all of their things down to say, this is my area of the beach today. So it's to show clearly that you control, that you're using a particular area for you. So I think the gangs in a city, each of them stakes out their own territory, or maybe if there's a long queue, maybe you stake out a place at the front of the queue, you reserve it, you show that is yours. Okay, so you can also, I think, then take that more metaphorically and stake out a position. The president clearly staked out his position on this issue. It can be difficult to stake out a position for a new product in an already crowded market. So you're making an area with stakes to claim ownership. The boundary between the two houses was clearly staked out, but then you could define your position, define your policy. He staked out his role as chief negotiator. And then a stakeout, to keep a place or a person under surveillance. They staked out his house for a couple of days. Okay, so the two candidates stake out important issues for the election. The pioneers staked out a piece of land for where they were going to build their houses. A stakeout, one word, a surveillance by the police or by the press as well, or maybe by someone else, maybe a private detective as well. And then you stake out a position, you state that you are defending the boundaries of your position. I'm trying to stake out a position between various different extremes. He staked out a strong claim for him to become captain of the team. But this is this idea of banging your stakes in the ground to stake a claim, yeah, to declare that something is for you. Okay, so to stake out, to all sorts of meanings. Formality, a stakeout for the police, informal, for informality. He's staking out his position. 4.5 informality, maybe even a 5. He's stake out an area. 5 informality. And remember, stake is a regular verb as well. So, to stake out, to stake somewhere out, to stake something out, stake it out.